Here it is, a tag match between the people who lost the World Tag Team Championships at Rules of the Ring to the Blood Devils. And a team that's not really a team, but it is definitely two men who have had some very positive communications with each other backstage, Stunna and Marty. Two people who are known to party, especially Marty. So, you know, he was seen backstage trying to offer Stunna drugs before this match. We have no idea if Stunna actually agreed to take them. But, you know, the offer was there, but that is no surprise. But you've got a team like the Covenant who have experienced, well, the highs and the lows already in the tag team division. You know, going from, you know, having the highs of the tag team champions and then the lows of losing those titles in their first defense. And then you've got people like Marty who only know the highs and highs. Now, Brother Brian going for the roll-up. Marty's there to stop his tag team partner. Or save his tag team partner, I should say. Now, Brother Brian seemed to go for some kind of powerbomb, but Stunna punches out. And it should be known that despite the fact that Stunna and Marty are working together here today, that they are, in the next clash, they're actually going up against each other in a triple threat featuring Dante Phoenix in a qualifying match for the Road to Glory ladder match. And an lovely DDT there from Marty. Who, don't forget, Marty was also part of the European Championship Fatal 4-Way at Rules of the Ring. Obviously, of course, he didn't win. The win went to Leon Grimes, but Marty did put up a very solid performance. And Stunna, who got a victory at Rules of the Ring against a seasoned veteran of MCW in Owen O'Rourke, who clearly isn't an easy person to beat, considering that he beat Francis Sharp on Strike earlier tonight. As the team of Stunna and Marty seem to be almost running riot here, but the showboat Noah Sark gets up, and he now goes for the pin. 1, 2, and Brother Brian was distracting long enough, but Stunna managed to kick out. I would say this is one of those teams that does also have decent communication. They just didn't communicate well enough in their match with the Blood Devils at the pay-per-view, losing the title. Brother Brian trying to go with the sledgehammer, but he just kept missing, undershooting it, as Sark goes for a big suplex on Stunna. It looks like Brian did end up actually hitting Marty with the sledgehammer, as he now presses down that whole, you know, huge body weight onto the back of Marty, who probably doesn't feel it, considering how coked up he actually is. Proving it right there with a nice DDT. And now it's Stunna and Marty that are on the back. That move looked a bit glitchy on Stunna's part, but it you know, glitches happen. And now Marty, he lifts up Noah, but Noah punches the head of Marty. Stunna jumps back in the ring and then rolls right back out. Clearly he was trying to bring the fight back into the ring, knowing that there was no way to win the match on the outside, but then he noticed that Brother Brian was charging down at his partner and immediately slid out to help. I mean, the teamwork from these two guys is brilliant when at least one of them doesn't even know what planet he's on. And Stunna from the top rope into a diving neck breaker to Brother Brian. But Noah Sark throws Marty into the steps. And Noah Sark doing his namesake of showboating. And Noah Sark goes to jump out to get Marty, but it seems like they both jump into the ring at the same time. Marty looks to go to some kind of backbreaker, but just about misses. Stunna goes up to hit a chair onto Brian. Brian rolls out the way. Sark with a suplex onto Marty now. Now it's Brother Brian and Sark, both in the ring. But Marty getting some offense in the background. As a Stunna and a suplex from Marty, as Stunna now goes for the count. And it's a kick out at 2. As a Stunna from Stunna. A nice elbow drop from Marty onto Noah Sark. Marty, for absolutely no reason whatsoever, rolls a million miles an hour for some reason. I guess he's got a lot of energy to burn. Picks up a sledgehammer, now comes in the ring. You can only assume to help his tag partner as he gets dropped. Some could have said that maybe he could have got there a bit quicker. Was that an intentional decision from Marty to allow his tag partner to undertake a bit more pain, or was it just a simple case of he doesn't know what the fuck's going on? And then no punch to take down Marty. Goes for the pin. 1. And Stunna breaks it up. Just about gets a punch quick enough on Bryan that he can break up the pin by running right past him. And a powerbomb onto the back of the sledgehammer. That has to hurt the back of Stunna, surely. As he now moves in more centre of the ring. Stunna rolls out of the ring. Brother Bryan clearly going for some sort of weapon here. Noah Sark got Marty on the shoulders. Marty slides down. Oh, and Marty goes for the slam, and Brother Bryan accidentally hitting his own tag partner with the kendo stick, smashing it on the back as Marty goes for the pin, and Noah kicks out. Not the first time tonight that we've seen a miscommunication amongst the tag team, and a BFT from Stunna. And a stomp to the chest. And Marty throwing his entire body at Noah in the corner. And a Hurricane Rana, and I think that Bryan just about hit his head on the edge of that sledgehammer, busting him open from that Hurricane Rana. And he takes a knee to the face, and then a kendo stick to the face. Stunna and Marty showing fantastic teamwork in this match. One does have to wonder how you manage to get great teamwork out of a man who doesn't. And oh my god, Stunna actually hits a kick onto Marty. Maybe the communication and teamwork isn't as great as I originally thought it was. Brother Bryan going for the last ride. Not last ride, Razor's Edge, sorry. And he goes for the pin on Marty. Noah Sark goes for the kick on Stunna, but Stunna counters and breaks up the pin. A DDT from Noah to Stunna. And now Bryan, with an end of days, goes for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.9 times a million by the seams of it. And Noah with a roll-up. We've seen a lot of roll-up wins. Could this be another tonight? The referee isn't even counting it. Brother Bryan's huge body was blocking the way, and the ref didn't see the roll-up. Could Brother Bryan have cost his own tag partner the match there by getting in the way of his pinfall as Marty counters, dropping him onto his back, and Stunna with a stunner. And Marty with a frog splash onto the back. And Marty now goes for the pin on Noah. 1, 2, 3. Marty and Stunna win. Brother Bryan could have cost his team the win there by blocking the referee's view of the roll-up. Stunna and Marty really are the Fraxium of MCW. I love that comparison. They really do give Fraxium vibes. Maybe there does need to be a slight discussion on a tag run for these two. Because they are fucking good. They are great as a tag team. They were way better than I thought they would be. Like, don't get me wrong, they both put on good matches, so I thought they would have a good match. But fuck me, I didn't expect them to work together so well. And then the end of days is where people thought it could have been over. But Marty kicks out. Oh, it didn't even show the roll-up. The most controversial part of the match it didn't show. But that's the pinfall. As Marty and Stunna pick up the win. I believe this is both of their first matches in a tag match. And they both pick up the win. But it might not be all smiles and teamwork next week when they're both in the qualifier for the Road to Glory ladder match. Because as happy as they may be now, only one of these men makes it to that ladder match.